And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready for baseball here in New York. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And now it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now it's Juan Soto. Right through there for a strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
In the air, center field. Dominguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, out number 2. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back on the hill here today. Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Upstairs. And that one is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Up and in, and that's ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
In there, and so now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit, takes outside. Two out, space is empty.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike at 95. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Bellinger dives back. And here's Paul Goldschmidt inside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Top of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Cole back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Jesse Winker. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. To third. Vientos fires over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, called strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And a foul ball. Out to short. Slings to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Up to hit Francisco Alvarez. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Right side. Goldie takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. And now it's Jose Siri. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
on the ground. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base with two gone. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch misses. Siri at second with two down. And there's a foul ball. Lindor swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. That's a little high. Ball 1. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1. Ball 2.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
A strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. And there's a ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the slider just misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Back to the top of the lineup, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto moving back for it. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Judge at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Judge waits. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Vientos makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. And that's a strike. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got him swinging. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That's a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 down, base is empty.
Whoa.
That misses. Now 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Vientos in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Falling behind 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Vientos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Jesse Winker, the next to hit, grounded out to short in his first trip. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one sliced foul.
One ball, 2 strike.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. And that drops in for a strike. Throw over to first. Bellinger dives back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He popped out his first time. Runner on the goal. Look out.
That got him.
And it hit him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Now back. Let's do
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. And ball one.
One ball.
Bellinger over at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Cole back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
Ball, low.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Now back, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one catches the zone, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time. There's a strike up high. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Mets leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 balls, no strikes to count. There's a strike.
2-1.
Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fly ball center field. Siri. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in New York. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Leiter getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Lindor on at first, nobody out.
One ball, one
in
strike.
the dirt.
Oh.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there
Oh, he's in
safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Pulls that one foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Leiter, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Ball one there. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Aaron Judge. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Ball. 3-0.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Great ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fought off foul. Judge on third. Bellinger at first. 1 gone. Foul ball there.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strike.
And a ball evens the count. grounder might be 2. Lindor over to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's too low. And the count even 1-1. That's to third. Cabrera sends it across to first, and Winker is set down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 down. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and a foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, A.J. Minter. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Buto getting loose as well. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Alvarez collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Swing and a foul out of play. The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Ben Rice. And misses inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. There goes the runner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 just misses the mark outside the zone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate, can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Up the middle. They take the force out number 3. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Cousins. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one way outside, and it's 1-2. Rip to third. Over to Goldie. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now 1 for 3. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball two.
This one in the dirt.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Soto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the slider just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the
That's
end.
the ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Off the mark there. 3-1.
3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter. So back to the top of the order. Now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Bellinger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one hit to right. Soto makes the play, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Mark Vientos.
Leading off to the mound, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Now one gone in the ninth.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
So now the DH spot, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hamilton goes 6'1". He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. To the right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a ball.
That's the ball. 3-2.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Goldie steps into the box. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Out to short, Lindor. Gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And downstairs.
1-1.
And the slider catches the zone.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.